Hey everybody, this is World War Guy here today, and today I'm actually going to do a video that hopefully you guys are really excited about. I'm going to show off my entire helmet collection, military helmet collection. Now this is going to be every helmet that I have, so post-war, World War II, and World War I and the like. Nothing in particular or any country or anything like that, so let's just get right into it right now. Alright, we start off with my post-war M1 Belgian helmet. I got this in Belgium for about $35. This was actually my first steel helmet ever. My grandpa got it for me. I was pretty young. I like this helmet a lot. There's nothing to it. Next we have what I believe is a post-war Belgian dispatch rider helmet, something they use on the motorcycles. Everything's still here. I mean, it's in rough condition. The leather here it works, but it's also brittle. Liners in there. It's not a steel helmet. It's like a fabric type helmet, so it's really light. Next, we have my M40 helmet. You guys probably thinking, oh, that's a World War II German helmet. Well, not exactly. I got this one from IMA, or International Military Antiques.com, and they said that these are original German M40 helmets that were later reissued to the Finnish in the 50s. But I also read on from other people saying that they kind of lie about it, that they're actually the Finnish made helmets, not the ones bought from Germany. So I don't know. It's possible that this one's still an original World War II German one, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't think I ever will be. But it's still a pretty cool helmet. It's not a repro, which if you don't want to buy a repro, but you still want a fairly cheap helmet, these are the ones to go, honestly. You just gotta change the split pins, chin strap, and liner. Inside you have the Finnish liner, a very bright yellow with the chin strap. I ordered my head size of 58, but for or 7/1/4 for those who use the American way. But it feels more like a 56 or 57 liner size, so I don't know what's up with that. But I mean, it's a cool helmet, nonetheless. All right, next we're going to my favorite post-war helmet / its wartime helmet. This one is the Swiss M18 helmet. It's a pretty iconic one. A lot of people call it the Darth Vader helmet. I don't see it. This one I put in the post-war category because I'm 99% sure this one was made after the war, not during the war. So, but it's the exact same, literally the exact same down to the smallest detail as a wartime Swiss helmet. I really like it. I got that off, I think it was Omaha's military surplus. It's online. I think that was it. Got it for my birthday, but they sell them for about $50, so it's not too bad. Alright, moving on to World War II, we have my French Adrian M26 helmet. This one is the infantry, indicated with the badge here, with the flaming bomb and the RF for République Française. This helmet is actually in my introduction video, which you guys should check it out. Other few cool things in there. But this one I like. Got this in Belgium for about, I think it was $75, something like that. The liner and chin strap are reproductions, are not original, but the shell is original. Paint is all there. You know, there's a few chipping from age, which is pretty normal. I really like this helmet. It fits me nice and snug. I really like it. Next, we have the Belgian M31 Adrian helmet. This one I really like. I got it at a flea market or a swap-in shop, however you want to call it, in Belgium. Got it for $25, really cheap. I jumped right on it. The reason why it's black though is some guy told me that it's because like the gendarmerie wore these during the war, so the police, I guess you could say. So it's not the military kind, but here we have the inside with no liner, and it's the exact same as the French one. Let me just show you the difference if I can get this goddamn helmet. All right. So the insides are the exact same. The French one has these kind of, for the liner, the attachments, same air vents and all that. Is that one, you just can't see it, but there they are. And this one looks like someone painted either a name or who knows what. Probably will never be known of what it says, but yeah, I really like it. Pretty relic-like condition. Paint's still there, but you can see a lot of rust spots and chipping. Whatever happened here, it's flat. There's that one. Alright, now moving to some more familiar helmets. Here we got the US World War II M1 steel pot helmet. This one I really like. It's a fixed bail front seam, which means that these little hoops here that hold the chin strap, they're fixed. They don't move. Can't really show. They don't move at all. That holds this chin strap. And then front seam means that the front of the helmet, this is where the rim meets up around here into the front. And that tells you that it's an early war M1 helmet. If you have swivel bail, so where these move, it could be mid to late war. And then if you have the seam in the rear, it's most likely late war. Now, of course, there are exceptions. You can, it's a day-long battle. Inside, I have an original M1 liner. This could be post-war. I'm not familiar with my liners. This one's made by Firestone. Oh, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. I don't even know where hard to, oh, there we go. It's hard to see. Firestone, and it looks like a G9. So for any of those liner buffs, you guys can probably tell me which one it is. I believe it's probably the late war liner, just with my luck. The helmet I got off eBay for about $100. The liner I got at antique shop for about $25. Not too bad. The reason why, you guys are probably wondering why there's paint loss and it's brown here. I was told that this pot during the war was used to cook, so they put it over a fire and heat up whatever they had in it, water, what they would call soup, I don't know. Then I have reproduction chin straps here. Really, I really love this helmet. It's really neat. The corking's all gone, but you know, from the flames, age and all that, it's kind of normal that it's gone. It looks very green on the camera, but I assure you it's the correct M1 paint on it. It's not a ugly green like that. It's what you'd expect. Alright, moving on away from the Allies, we have this right here. Original World War II relic condition M42 helmet. I got this in Belgium along with the Adrian there. This one I got for about $35, $40. Of course, they're euros. I'm just trying to change it into US dollars for you guys. You see some of the paint here, which is neat. It's like an apple green color. And the guy who I bought it from said that he found it in a barn. He bought it from a farmer who was using this for his hens to lay eggs. There's straw in it or whatever. So, you know, you'll find things in weird places, but really cool. It's pitted, you know, obviously it's a relic condition, but it's a good condition for a relic condition. Still hard. Not bad. One thing that I don't understand, and for those who know every single thing about German helmets, is this part. The distance between the air vent and the hole for the rivet to attach to the liner are different distances at each side. So here we have, I didn't measure it, but I guess we can show it the fingers. You know, pretty big distance, far apart. Then you switch right to the other side, and then what the heck, it's a smaller distance. It's probably hard to see. Let me try to show it on the camera real quick So that is what would be on the left side when wearing it, and then on the right side when wearing it. Focus. Okay, well, it's not going to focus. So if anyone knows about that, honestly, you guys will be great help letting me know what that is. That's something that's always bothered me. But yeah, moving on. This one, I love this one. So, World War II German Pith helmet, Africa Corps Pith helmet. Picked this up at an antique shop near my house. $65 about. Now, of course, there are no decals on it. Those were not there. They're missing, sadly. But whatever, right? No, not whatever. The inside is beautiful, although it cracked, but I just like the colors. Got this nice green, bright red with the yellow sweatband. Chin strap is broken, sadly. Little piece here, ripped up part. Focuses. Focus. Alright, well, you guys can see it. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Here's the other part, which is also ripped. You guys probably saw this. Yes, it says Germany. I read online, and if I'm correct, it means that the vet who brought it back, which I'm assuming the United States, when they wanted to bring it back, they put a stamp saying Germany in it. That's what I believe. And then inside, I think it's on this side then. Yes, here we go. We have the manufacturer and the date, 1942. And yes, it's a size 56, small head size. It fits me only if I wear it on the tip of my head. So there's that. This part unscrews. I'm guessing you'd put this in the front like that to keep the sand from getting in. You still have the air vent holes. But yeah, I'm not gonna unscrew that. I really like it. Don't worry about the chin straps, they're still very flimsy, so it's okay being crushed. Now moving on to the helmet that, honestly, really great helmet in my collection is this one. That's right. Original World War II M42 German helmet with decal. Very beautiful condition. I got this at an antique shop along with another helmet that I'll show you real soon for a total of $550. No, a lot of money, but for those who collect or who know a lot about the German helmets in this condition can go for a lot more than $550. And that price was 2 helmets, not just one. I love this helmet. The decal is beautiful. We have the silver eagle, which represents the Wehrmacht, or the Heer, which is just the regular army and the German military. Inside, we have part of the liner still there. We have the band all the way around that's still intact. Part of the liner still here, the cloth, but obviously the rest is gone. Chin strap is leather, but it is hard like plastic. It will not move, which is normal. It's old leather. Inside, if I can get the perfect, okay, you guys can see that hopefully. There are small markings, which those are basically manufacturer stampings. Germans love putting maker's marks all over their stuff. So here it is, a stamp. I was told that this was a vet bringback, and I got from an antique shop in like a quiet little town where not a lot of people pass by. So honestly, looking at this, I am 99.99% sure this is all 100% original. Nothing has been tampered with to make it look anything to be more expensive. Here we have the markings. God damn it. Let's see if I can work it. There we go. Serial number 3156, and then here, hard to read. I honestly don't know. You have the maker's mark, and I believe it's a shell size 64 So yeah, it doesn't look like it at all, but it's there. Honestly, I just love this helmet. It's the M42 helmet. Oh, and before I continue, just because I want to... Oh, great. It's not going to focus. Oh, come on. Okay. Now, for those who study helmets, a lot of people know that the M42 rarely had any decals on it. This was because by 1943, the German military said, okay, we're going to put an order out where there's no more decals on helmets, like the factory won't put them on anymore. But you could still get them by private purchases, which is kind of bizarre. Like, why would you do that? There's no point. So there's two possible reasons why this is still here. One, because 1942 is when these came out. This helmet was issued in somewhere in 1942, so they still had the single decal on it. Or between 1943 and 1945, some soldier decided to buy it, private purchase, and have it put on there. I believe the first idea is more likely to be it. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have this, I believe M16 or the M18, but I believe it's the M16 World War I style German helmet. This one I got in Belgium at an antique store. Same one as that one, actually. For about $50. I was told that it was used during World War II, which would be called a transitional helmet. There's black paint, and it has not been repainted recently. So it's very, very possible that it was a transitional helmet used in World War II for mostly political reasons, since it's a black. But who knows? I could be wrong. One of the lugs on the side is missing. But since there's no step, for those who also study these helmets, if there's no step, I believe the shell size is a 66. The inside, yeah, it's pretty bad. No liner, all messy. But, you know, for the price I got it for, it's a damn nice helmet. Holes on the top, but it's still sturdy. They're not going to go anywhere. You can push down on it. Of course, I don't want to do it too much. But honestly, really cool helmet. Something that I overlook a lot in my collection because I got it so early on in my collecting life that I just honestly just pass by it too much. When I stop and think about it, really neat helmet. $50 for a World War II transitional helmet, even in this condition, it's a pretty damn good price. At least I believe so. I could be wrong. I'm still learning. Next, we have this World War I Belgian M15 helmet. Now, I probably haven't told you guys in any other videos, but I'm of Belgian descent. My entire family's from Belgium. For me, any Belgian militaria is awesome. That's really the only way I can put it. It's awesome. This one I got off eBay for a lot of money, about $100. It's been repainted. I can't tell at what time. You know, if this was wartime, post-war time, recent. I don't know. You can see it running everywhere. The inside's like a disgusting brown color. Could be original. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be more of a mustard yellow color. But it's really neat. I still like it. Back here you can see what's left of the maker's mark, which you really can't read it out. Oh well. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, I really like this helmet. You have the line on the front. And then next, yes, I know, another Belgian M15 helmet. But this one is a little cooler. It has the original liner and chin strap on it, with the little, I forgot the name of those. They hold the liner. You guys can see it. Really nice condition. The liner, you know, obviously there's some parts that are breaking apart, but you know, for over 80 years. It's pretty damn good liner. And we have the maker's mark here. Camera's not working today. There we go. Nope, too close. It's hard to see. I still have a hard time seeing it. But I looked up, and the company that actually made this helmet, they only started, if I'm correct, they only started making these helmets in the 20s. So yes, this does make it a post-World War I helmet, but is the exact same design as the World War I model. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, a little history time or learning time, teaching time, I guess, learning for you. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the lines are actually different. This one has a lot less detail. You can barely even tell it's a lion, honestly. This one has a little more detail, but more of a human, I guess. I don't know. That's because they actually had different badges. There's a whole... You can learn a lot more on a page called Brandon's Helmets. That guy has every helmet imaginable. And he has these two lines. And he has a little more detail on them. This would be the Belgian M15. And this would be the Belgian M15 Cont... I can't remember, but anyway, there's actually two different lines. So I believe this is wartime, this is post-World War I. But you guys should check out his page. It's just a regular website, Brandon's Helmets. Really neat. Yeah, this helmet I got in Belgium at a flea market for, I believe, $90 to $100. My godfather bought it for me. It's honestly like really nice of him. I give him a shout out, but no need. And he doesn't have a YouTube. Alright, moving on. Alright, you guys probably noticed this. Oh, it's a World War I Brody helmet. No, it's not. It's a World War I US M1917 helmet. Why? Because here we have rivets. I believe you called them that. I probably messed up or got it wrong, whatever. It's the American one. The British one would be like a split pin. You know, you put it through the hole and you split. It's a split pin. No liner. Got this at some antique shop for $45. It's not that bad of a price. Not gonna complain about it. It was really rusty, so I sanded the rust off, made it a little shinier. This was before really I started doing more research on how to restore things. So really, it's just rusted, really smooth now. A lot of you are probably gonna hate me for this, but no more corking on it. Smooth, but you know, it was in relic condition, so it's not a horrible crime I committed. On the back here we have markings. I think I'm holding it upside down. Yes. I tried looking it up, seeing what year it would be. Didn't have any luck on it. So if you guys have like a good website or whatnot, or have even knowledge in it, that'd be great. You should totally let me know. And yes, you guys probably saw this as well. I don't know what that is. I like to say it's brains, but it is not. It's not that. It's probably just wax or something that fell on it. You know, this thing's over 90 years old, so who knows what happened to it. And then last helmet of the day, let me focus this back first before. Okay. Last helmet, certainly not the least. Yes. Wow, pretty big disappointment, isn't it? No, it's not. Think positively. Another American M1917 World War I helmet. Let's start on the outside. Here we have the rolling W with the red for infantry. It's a divisional marking for the 89th Infantry Division. Red means for the infantry. And on the back, which makes this helmet unique, whoever had this helmet scratched his name, or not his name, my bad, but the city where he came from, so Phoenix. Very weird looking N. Cool. This is the helmet that I bought with that helmet right there, both for $550 combined, obviously. So on how you want to divide it up, you can say if I spent too much on this helmet, or spent not a lot of money on this helmet. And yes, the inside, very beautiful liner. Beautiful as in it's all there, and it's not brittle or anything. With the chin strap, I put on product to help revive the leather. If it will focus. So it's a little more flexible, a lot more flexible than it was, honestly. So it gave it a little life back to it. I still try to be careful with it, you know, because it still is over 90 years old. Liner here, we still even have the paper that goes inside of it to explain how to adjust it. I can't really read what it says. Titan cord, and then it explains how to do it, but they're staying on it. So we have a little 7 here, probably the liner size, who knows. Yeah, everything's in it. It's perfect. I wear it I've worn it before, and since it's old, it's not comfortable at all, but I'm sure they were better than what I'm thinking, obviously. And then back here we have, again, the stamping. Looks like ZE59. So there's that. Now here we have, there we go for the chin strap loops. These don't look like the other ones. Let's put a side-by-side comparison. See, there's the difference. But I still believe this one's an American one, because the British one during World War I, instead of having this edge here that was put on to make it less sharp, the British one just didn't have this, so it'd be a raw edge. But really nice. I like this helmet. Adds character and personality, you know, to the soldier who had it. Oh, and before I forget, unless I already said it, I'll say it again if I did. These were always done after the war, so it's a post-war marking, but this helmet could have been used in World War I. Again, you know, anything's possible basically. But this painting for sure was done after the First World War. But this helmet, who knows? So yeah, that is my military helmet collection. It's 15 helmets, I believe. Yeah, it's probably pause it and count, or not count, do whatever you want. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I certainly had fun filming it, honestly. If you guys want me to go into more detail about a certain helmet, you know, let me know, and I'll do my best. If you ask me to do, let's say, the dispatch rider helmet, I'll have to do research, so it won't come that quickly. But if you tell me, hey, you know, make some research on, I don't know, the M42, yeah, I'll be glad to do that. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know, please comment, rate, subscribe, and have a good day.